All right, guys, I should be live. Let me know if you guys could hear me. It's saying that I'm live, so that's good. Bit rate's looking good. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Sunday. I don't even know the date today. Sunday, what is it? March 14th. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Got to get some coffee into me. I've already had this is my third coffee, I think. Yeah, so let me go through what people were saying before. Diamond, good morning. I did spell minutes wrong. I put a D on the end. Oh no, I spelled that completely wrong. Yeah, Albert, I do consulting. If you look at my website, we charge $125 an hour Canadian. Yeah, for consulting work. If we're doing like project work, it depends. I mean, it's a little different. We're doing a bunch of different stores, so I charge different for cabling and stuff like that, right? And then I charge my hourly rate when we're doing network configurations. How's the weather? It is honestly, it's pretty windy. Let's check actually, because I need to see how the week is, because we got some jobs that I got to be outside for. How do you check the 14-day? So it's -1, which isn't bad. A little sunny, but it's been windy for the last like 4 days. And I was on a ladder, which wasn't fun. Let's just see. Yeah, so it's going to be nice. It's going to be 5 degrees, 9 degrees, 7 degrees. We got a bunch of 7 cameras to do, and most of them the cabling will be inside, but obviously to mount the cameras, they're going to be outside. So I'm going to pick probably Thursday, maybe to start that, and maybe on Sunday when it's nice outside. I'm hoping we don't get any more snow. I mean, I don't really like the snow. I don't mind the cold, but I definitely don't like it snowy. Little snow today, but spring is near. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait till it gets a bit warmer. I mean, I don't like it when it's plus 25, 30. That's hard to work outside as well. I like it when it's like fall, springtime, when it's like plus 10. That's the perfect weather to work outside. Yeah, so the 15K, that came really fast. So from 10K to 15K, I think it was like a month and a half maybe. You guys can see here let me increase that a bit so you guys can see it better. We probably hit 2,500 subs in the last month, or in the last 28 days, which is awesome. You guys can see how much we've made off YouTube. This is Canadian. So yeah, that was really quick. I'm thinking, I'll probably do another giveaway at 20K. And then after that, I'll probably do giveaways every 10,000 subscribers. I think that's what we'll do. A giveaway every 10,000. It's a pretty big milestone. Getting to the first 100 was ridiculously hard. Like, it took me forever to get to 100. Then to 1,000 was even harder. Once we hit that, it just kind of grew past, which is awesome. So I'm definitely glad we're getting more subs. Kevin, how's it going? From South Africa. That's awesome. I bet you the weather there is pretty nice. What else were we? Yeah, so the sub thing, I mean, that's cool. So, I mean, we could look at some of the analytics. I usually check this almost daily. I probably got to stop doing this, but in the last 28 days, we're at 275,000 views. I don't really care about the watch time too much. And then, you could see every day, right? So if we go back to the beginning of the month, 75, then we dropped a bit. I don't think we were under 50 at all. And then the last like 2 weeks, we've been over 100 subs per day, which is pretty wicked. I didn't think that we'd ever get there, but that's great. For me, I prefer the snow. -25 to 30. Ooh, I don't like that. I mean, I'm in Toronto, or I'm not in Toronto, but I'm close to Toronto. It's cold, but it's not that cold. There you go. Thank you, Adam. How's it going? And thank you. I think my goal was to hit 30,000. I'm pretty sure that's what it was at the end of the year, and I keep forgetting to go back and look at my year in review video, the live stream that I did. I'm pretty sure I said it was 30,000. If it was 20,000, we're most likely going to hit that. I can't see us not hitting that. And then you could see the revenue for the days, right? $100, $100. The thing is, like, when I buy, well, we'll go through the equipment after what I just bought. Let's see what the lifetime value is. So I made 12,000 bucks off YouTube. I mean, which is good. I love doing the videos. I do it either way, even if I was monetized or not. One, it brings in a lot of business, and two, it's just fun and allows me to learn. So you can see, like, I guess in April was the first time I started getting paid, and then it kind of just skyrocketed from there. Same with the subs, right? We had like 0, 0, 0, 0, and then it kind of just started growing, which is awesome. It's cool to see analytics like this. I love looking at it. You miss winter. Oof. I don't know about that. About 30 degrees each day. Getting ready for your winter. Okay. See, I don't know if I could take 30 degrees. That's quite a bit, right? That's kind of hot. I think this is probably an hour earlier for most people for my live stream. We're in daylight saving time, so it just went, now we're an hour ahead, and I have a few clients today, and I got to kind of figure out the times that we're doing stuff now. But either way, what are we talking about here? So I'm going to be doing a TP-Link video. I'm going to try to start it today because I want to get it released for you guys tomorrow at around 11 o'clock. I'll have to schedule it, and then it will release at 11 because I'm fairly busy this week. So I'm going to try to get this one out. I talked about this on Friday, but this is the in-wall, you know, the EAP wall. It's pretty much like the in-wall from Unify. It's 1 gig, has 3 ports on the bottom. So I'll do the video on that. It's pretty cool. And then after we do the initial video, I'll probably end up doing a comparison between the in-wall. I grew up in Green Bay and now live in, winters now just, yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't like the snow too much. I used to snowboard and all that type stuff. I never was into snowmobiling and things like that. So I don't know. I don't really care for the snow. There's a PoE out port on this, so that's going to be cool to try that. Let me just see. I'll go over all these specs when I'm doing it, but they had another access point. I think I emailed my contact about it yesterday. Where the heck is there? Where'd the access point go? They had this other access point that looked kind of cool. I was just looking over the products that they had for, excuse me, for Armada. I think it was the wall. It's these ones right here. I've never seen these before. I don't know if any of you have seen this before, but I think it looks pretty cool. Oh, can you guys see it? Or am I blocking it? So it's just like the in-wall, well, it is a wall access point, but it only has 1 port behind it. So I'm going to try to get one of those. I tried to buy it off Amazon, but I can't find it anywhere. I would assume, I mean, this is a Wi-Fi access point, but it would be good if you had a single TV or had this behind a TV or into your Android box. So I'll try to grab that and we'll do a video on it. I don't know if there's any, I know people have been asking me to put out more TP-Link stuff. I just really don't know what to do. Yeah, I don't know what else to do with it. I did buy, what else did I buy? I bought another access point. I bought this one right here. So it's pretty much like, what is the one that they call Unify? I think it's the Unify Mesh, something like that. Which I've never used the Unify Mesh point. I think that's what yeah, the Unify Mesh access point. So maybe I'll pick up one of those too, do a kind of review on it. I know they're older access points, but then we could do a comparison between the two. I mean, they look pretty much identical, right? There's nothing, I mean, there's not too much difference. I actually was on a job site for that point to multi-point job, and the guy had this on his on the wall, and I thought it was Unify. So I was quoting Unify stuff, right? And he wanted to reuse this access point. I go up to remove it, and I realize it's TP-Link. So I just gave him an APAC outdoor, or not outdoor, APAC Pro, and we put it in a box. It's 3 p.m. for me right now. Oh, nice. Yep, AC mesh. Made it. What's going on, MB? 11:09. Yeah, it's 11. Yeah, just after 11 now. I have 2 of the Unify mesh. Oh, really? Okay, so I'll try them out. Yeah, I'll end up buying it. It's not overly expensive. Oops. In any of your videos, do you show running Ethernet outside through brick? Looking for tips. Through brick, not really. I don't think I do. I call them fish sticks, and people are giving me crap about that, but like, are you just running it directly through, or are you trying to fish the brick wall? I've never done that, and I assume that would be pretty hard. But I use these, right, to push anything through brick. You'd want to use a masonry bit, obviously. Well, I don't use any of these ones. These ones are... The problem with some of these when you buy them online, like I've used these before, this was years ago, but they don't bend. I mean, the bend radius isn't that much, and it's fiberglass. So when you bend it too much, it starts to shatter a bit, and that fiberglass will get in your fingers. I mean, it's not... I wouldn't recommend these tools, but... Are Ubiquiti telephones out yet? I don't think so. Not, I think they're in early access, right? Yeah, they're not. Once you see them out, they'll be up here. There'll be another tab for Unify Talk. I have one of the mesh APs and they are quite good. I have mine above my Tesla charger and it holds up. Oh, awesome. Yeah, because those are outdoor access points, right? I could fish inside the drywall side and go straight through. Yeah, so you'll want to get like, I mean, fish sticks make it easy, just, or whatever they call them. I'm just going to, oh, fish rods. Fish rods. They make it easy to just go through. And then you'll want to, you know, you need some, you could use these to go through drywall as well. I have the Magpul, something? Magpul? Is that what it was? I haven't used it yet, but apparently this makes it very easy to fish stuff. I bought this kit right here. So it's just a magnet that you run up and down, or you could use a normal fish tape, right? You probably wouldn't want this. I think that's fiberglass. You may, I mean, it may be all right because you could bend it a lot more, but then they just have these normal metal ones, which you could pick up anywhere. Canadian Tire, Home Depot. Thank you for the congratulations. I appreciate it. Good morning, Marcus. How's it going? Will you do a video on UDM 1.9? Probably not. Let's take a look. I don't think there was much to it, right? I don't think there was much of a difference. Let's see. I know this happened to you, Marcus, that you were away from your house for a couple days and they pushed it out automatically. That's because it's a rolling update. So everybody's going to get it in a couple days. So it doesn't matter like if you have auto updates on or off, you're getting this update and there's nothing you can do about it. And I assume if you roll back, it's probably just going to push it back out. So the only improvements on this are allow stopping non-setup controllers and various stability. And there's a few bug fixes, right? So fix app switcher, fix unsupported. Okay, so that's the UDM base. I mean, there really isn't too much to 1.9. Where were we? Hello from Ireland. How's it going? What you use in Canada for GPON? I don't have GPON right now. For outdoor drill out to avoid any launch holes. Yes, that's right. Yeah, it's better to drill out. Yep, absolutely. Are Unified trying telephones again? They are. I mean, they look nice. They look really nice. I've been on it a little bit with a couple clients in the States. It seems like it could be great if they do it properly. Alonzo, how's it going? Steven, how's it going? From London. Just want to say thanks so much for all the great Unify videos. My home network is a lot better. No problem, Matthew. I love doing them. I wish there was just more. I wish I had more Unify content to put out. Right now, I mean, I've covered a lot, right? If we looked at how many videos were Unify compared to everything else on my channel, I would assume it's probably like 85% Unify. Just installed the U6 and very impressed. Yeah, I mean, the U6 stuff is great. I just wish we could buy it. I mean, I wish we could buy any access point right now. Lost Dragon, how's it going? Really starting to get, there's a lot of people getting excited about the Amada gear, right? It works well, and it's for a decent price. I've reset my UDM pre, and it still says I have an update, and it says that, well, the update might be because it was 1.90, and now there's 1.91. Hey, Cody, are you facing any issues with, I don't have a Flex HD right now. I used to have a Flex HD in my garage. I sold it to somebody who lives local to me. I didn't need it. How far do you think I could mesh an AP with another? Oh, probably not too far. I mean, maybe 100 feet, 100 feet. Okay. I'm still on 1.86, have Ubiquiti blocked with firewall rules, still going to get update push me. They'll end up pushing it on you for sure. Some people are still on 1.8, and even if you go to try to do automatic update, or not automatic update, but check for update, it doesn't show you that 1.9 is out. You could manually update it if you want, right? There's some real interesting stuff in EA. Yes, there is. I mean, I've looked at some stuff. I wish we could talk about it, but unfortunately we can't. Gillian, how's it going? Better get the PTZ. I wish I could. I mean, I wish they would send it to me. I don't think they are. I've reached out to not about the PTZ, but I even reached out to the contact at Ubiquiti that I had about my 1.9.0 video, because it showed UID, like the other controller for UID, and I am on the alpha, but I never signed into it, and I wanted to make sure that was okay. I would have taken down the video if they said not, but no one's contacted me back. I don't know there's changes in Unify or Ubiquiti. I think you could tell too, because they're really promoting their own channel, which is fine. I mean, that's I just think maybe they're stopping sending gear to creators. I know Crosstalk, he got the PTZ camera. So if we look here, right? So they just released how to install the PTZ camera. They've been releasing like weekly, right? And before that, it was 4 months ago. So it looks like they're trying to push their page a little more. Not impressed with the U6 stuff. Got a light in LR and both had broken radios. Ooh, that sucks. That's terrible. Never happened with any of the other Unify access points. Oh, that's not good. I mean, mine, they came and they worked very well. I have the U6 LR in this office and I love it. What? The doorbell's back in stock? If it is, I might have to purchase some. I don't have any, do I have upcoming installs? I don't think I have any upcoming installs that require it. Oh, it is back in stock. Wow. You know what I need though? I need a ton of G4 bullet cameras. Like I'm talking probably 90 of them. But I'll probably just go through my distributor for that. Wish I could get some Amada equipment to test. TP-Link did sent some APs when they first started, but it was very buggy, very much copy. I mean, it is a fairly blatant copy, right? But I was watching Willie Howe last night, and he was saying, and it actually made sense to me. So it's similar, but it will make cutting over new customers very easy because of how similar it is to Unify, right? I don't mind it personally. I don't mind the dashboard is the same. Makes my life easier. I could do the configuration. I know where everything is. Thank you for the congrats on the 15K. I appreciate it. I updated to UDM 1.9, but I'm using it to watch this stream. Oh, well, hopefully it doesn't die on you. Still can't get the even from the EU store. Yeah, I mean, people are having issues, I know, in the States of getting the access points. So here it came, I mean, it went live and they weren't sold out. I purchased it. I got it the next day. So I think I purchased it on a Friday. I got it Monday, which is insane. Let's see. So you could get the U6 Lite access points. I don't even have my U6 Lite hooked up right now. I need to get that hooked up. UI posted videos of unreleased products not even in EA yet and had them up for a few days before making them private. Oh, really? I mean, I've seen their stuff in EA. I haven't seen anything else. I don't go in the EA store that often because it's more of a tease than anything. One, I can't buy it because I'm in Canada, and two, I can't do videos on it. And I wouldn't want to spend the money on the gear. I mean, thinking about doing a future video and then it not released to the general because I'd never be able to do anything with it, right? 99% copy. It's pretty close, yeah. Old style dashboard, that's right. Do you know if the SFP PCS card with the DAC cable would work in SFP slot? It should, yeah. No card detection on switch or the NAS side. You might have to hard code the speed. Send me 4 of those $90 bullet cameras. Which one was the $90 bullet camera? Where did you see that? Oops, that's access points. I don't see it. Oh, these. The G3 Flex. That's because it's Canadian, right? If you went to the US store, it's cheaper than that. I think it's 79 bucks. Yeah, 79 bucks. Waiting for the doorbell. When it finally comes to the EU, it was sold out the same day. Yeah, it will be sold out. I mean, the doorbells are very popular. That's why I'm thinking maybe I should buy a bunch before they sell out, but I don't have any installs that require them right now. Controlling Tech, how's it going? I know I was just at 10K. I don't remember. I thought I had it on my Instagram. Did I have it on my Instagram or on my community page? You know what? Maybe I should share. Whoops, that's not what I want. Maybe. I never tweet this out, and I've gained a lot of Twitter followers as well. Let me just do this quickly. Go on. Oops, I don't want to watch myself. Let's go to Twitter quickly. Twitter.com. Live on stream. There we go. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was just going to look at my channel to see when the 10K was. I forget. It wasn't that long ago. It really wasn't. So it's 15,000. Oh, it's, okay, that was the giveaway. Did I take it down? I may have taken it down. Oh, well. Oh, wait, no, it's right here. Oh, so it was 2 months ago. It was 2 months ago that I did it. Well, I wasn't quite at 10K, so I still had about 300 subs to go. But still, I mean, it's a crazy amount. Like 2,500 subs in, for me in 28 days is great. I have 2 TP-Link EAP 225s and the OC200. Yeah, the OC200 is pretty nice. I forget what access points I have, which models. I have a couple different ones. I have their Wi-Fi 6 access point back there somewhere. It's not bad. Unified 6 professional access point. I will, yeah. I mean, anything new from Unify, I'll probably end up doing a review on it. Hopefully I get it as soon as it comes out. 2K in 28 days. I mean, yeah, it's not bad. It pays my mortgage, I guess. But you got to remember that's Canadian dollars. That's not that Canadian dollars compared to US dollars or anywhere else in the world is a little lower, right? But I mean, it's great. I mean, the money is awesome. I love it. I have a Flex. I like it better than the dome camera. Yeah, I have the dome camera hooked up right now at my front door. It's all right. Trying to get the doorbell too, but in EA finally got them. Yeah. The thing is, like, once things come back in stock, they sell out so quick. Here from Twitter. What's going on, David? How many YouTube accounts do you have? Whoops, I just spilled coffee on my mic. That's not good. I just got your tweet now. Oh, you know what? I was just saying I should probably start tweeting this out. I never do. I guess you have two. I don't even know what I have. I have no idea. Where's the box? I don't know where I put it. I got so much gear sitting around. Yeah, I don't remember where I put it. I have no idea. EU sucks for EA. We don't even have EA yet. I think we may be getting it. I'm not too sure. I'm 13 minutes late due to Twitter. Well, I didn't put it on Twitter. No worries. It's all good. I typically go live Fridays at 1 p.m. and then Sundays at 11 a.m. But our time is different now because of daylight savings time. So really, it typically would only be, 10:30 right now in the morning. What's the vertical cable for, Cody? This isn't for my house. This is a doctor's office we're doing. It's Cat 6 plenum cable. I forget why. I did a TikTok video on it. That's why. I guess YouTube does. Oh, you know what? I always forget to do this too. There we go. I guess YouTube doesn't. I sent you a link for a store in Montreal. Oh, it's called. Yeah, I've used Deploy, or I haven't used them yet, but I've seen Deploy Depot. I think I've talked to one of the sales guys there. I don't really know. I don't remember. We have 62 people here and only 20 likes. If you guys could hit that like button, I'd appreciate it. This one is for IT. Oh, okay. Gotcha. These are early alerts on Discord. Oh yeah. So when I set out, can I show my Discord? Let's see. Oh crap. Why can't I do this? So when I schedule the stream, it pushes out a Zapier bot or whatever. It will push it out at 9:56. So it was like an hour early. And it's funny because sometimes it shows the thumbnail and sometimes it doesn't. Like on these ones, it was showing the thumbnail. But either way. I don't use, I don't know how to use Discord that well. People were asking me, I probably should mod a couple of people. And I most likely will. As an enthusiast, what do you suggest I do to increase, increasing number of old hardware? Well, it depends what you have, right? If you have Unify, just buy newer Unify hardware, right? If you want to go with TP-Link, if your budget, if you don't have, how do I put this? If you can't spend a ton of money on gear, TP-Link is probably better to go with just because it's priced a little better. Like, let's see how much this cost. I think I just bought this last night. So, right. So this is $79 for this outdoor, whatever mesh point, whatever you call it. And then if we go to Unify, it's probably over 100. So theirs is, am I in Canada? No, I'm in US. So theirs will be $129. Yeah, $129. So TP-Link is better for your wallet. But if you're upgrading, like, I'm not going to be selling any more of these. Well, I don't sell any of these anyway. They're too expensive, but I won't be selling any more Unify Pros or long range, or not these anyway. What I'm sticking with for the majority of things will be the Nano HD or the U6 stuff when I'm doing installs, right? Unless people specify they want something different. Why do US and Canada have different type of cat cables? So what is plenum cable? Plenum cable is if you have a plenum ceiling, you need to put this type of cable in. It's for your air return and all that. So if there is a fire, it releases less toxins. I mean, I could be wrong on that, but if somebody wants to chime in, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. There's a big fight going on my TikTok right now about if you should put in, let's go to my TikTok. How do I go here? If you should be still using Cat 6. So I did this video right here. It's got like 13,000 views. That's why I have this box here actually. And there's people fighting about, oh, you should be putting Cat 7 in everywhere. I'm not going to put Cat 7 in if the job doesn't spec for it, right? If I'm looking at the architect's drawings and they say Cat 6, why would I pay extra for Cat 7? I'm not going to do it. I mean, that's just stupid. Type of jacket installation for the location is better. Location the cable is better ran. I don't know if this has the separator in it. I don't think it does. Let me just see. What's going on, SPX Labs? You did finally make it. Let me see here. I don't know. I don't have my oh, I have this right here. We could cut it open and see what insulation it has. Come on. It's not pulling. There we go. Okay, so it doesn't have the, the insulation in the middle. It just has a pull string. But this cable, I mean, the color of the cable is so nice. I've used cable where the blue and the green look identical. You don't know the difference between it. I had to throw out a whole box. I guess it's fire resistance too. Yeah. I mean, I don't really care about my cable if my if my building's burning down, right? Cat 7 isn't real standard. Well, so Cat 6A, let's say. Cat 6A. I put Cat 7A in my new house. I mean, if you're going to be building a house, right? Like if we move or whatever, I'll be putting in 10 gig Ethernet everywhere. But Don, how's it going? Cat 7 is also expensive. That's true. I remember they use plenum in my university. I'm in the US. Yeah, you got to use, in those situations, you'll have to use plenum. Also, my dwelling is tiny because I'm poor. Well, keep up with that YouTube and maybe you'll make some more money. It takes dedication, right? And then, well, not that I'm making a crazy ton of money off YouTube anyway, but it does help with the business side of things. Get Cat 8. I do not need 40 gigs. I do not. Who has that bandwidth? Enterprises, right? In data centers. Some data centers are on 40 gig and that's it. A lot of them now, if they're rebuilding and designing their centers, they'll go to either 100 gig or 400 gig. What's going on, Mike? Can I make my window bigger, like myself? Do you want to, you mean my camera lens? Worst thing plenum, the colors. The colors in this vertical cable is awesome. And that's kind of what I went over this video, right? So for this video, that's what I did. I kind of showed it off and then I showed the eye punch tool again. I'm actually starting to really like TikTok just for small, stupid videos or just short videos. Cody, do you also own a web shop? No, I don't. I'm not going to get into hardware sales. I don't even, I don't upcharge. Like when I'm going to do a customer install, say I have like 10 nano HDs, I don't charge them any extra for the hardware. Yeah, I was talking to my uncle and they were saying, I should charge a little bit more for handling and stuff like that. I don't want to nickel and dime my customers too much or at all. I'm not running fiber in my house. That would be insane. I'm building a house. Yeah, I would put 10, David, I would put 10 gig in. I mean, there's no need for 40 gig though. Yeah, in houses, typically you don't need to use plenum. The problem with fiber is it's easier to break, right? And I don't even have a fiber card in my PC. Whoops, I just started recording at the same time. I meant to hit my mute button. Cody, I see you drinking McDonald's. Do you switch because roll up the rim is only app-based now? No, I was at Walmart this morning and they have a McDonald's in it. And this isn't even McDonald's coffee in here. This is just homebrew coffee. I ran out of McDonald's. I do drink Timmy's. Typically when I leave the gym in the morning, I'll grab a Timmy's. Most don't even need Cat 7 as you rarely go over 100 meters for small, medium business. Yep. Warner, how's it going? Will you be doing YouTube shorts similar to TikToks? I saw that this morning. I don't know. Maybe I could transfer my TikToks into that. We could see. I mean, yeah, the TikTok, it really, it's hit or miss with TikTok. Like this video was just me talking about the cable, right? And it's got 13,000 views. This one was that install we just did the other day. It's got about 13,000 views. I literally didn't talk about anything in here besides showing the in-wall, you know, access points, and it's got 15,000 views. TikTok's different. I don't know how you can make money off TikTok. Our snowstorm here in Colorado has started. I'm not getting it. As I could see, we're not getting any snow this week. It's going to be a nice week. Thank God. Because I got work outside and I'm a baby. When it's cold, my brother and I got to do a bunch of cameras for this one place. And when it's cold, I don't like working in the cold at all. There are no margins in hardware. Yeah, that's true. Like I'd have to buy hundreds of thousands of dollars worth a year probably from Unified just to get a discount. What's going on, Bruce? How's it going? I use Cat 8 and it's better than any cat. I'd have to take a look into it. I mean, I haven't looked past Cat 6a. I'm going to put a fiber link to my TV. Oh yeah, that might be a good idea. Are you familiar with PoE NVR such as Hikvision? Yes, I am. I wonder how it will perform if I plug multiple PoE switches into the NVR. I'm not too sure. I've never plugged in extra PoE switches directly into the Hikvision cameras. If you have, if you run out of PoE ports, you connect it another PoE switch to the same network, and you could pick up your cameras off that. Oh, did I? I think you read someone else's comment. I am putting regular 10 gigabit copper in my house. Yeah. Oh, Cat 6. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that, right? I don't even know what I'll do. Like Cat 6A2 is very, actually, let's just look here. Depending on the cable, I bought, where was it? Infinite Cables. Infinite Cables. I bought a box of Cat 6A from these guys, or not Cat 6A, just Cat 6, and the cable was like that thick. It was huge. I don't know if I'll buy it again, just because of how big it was. Let's see. I probably end up just getting vertical cable from now on. Oops, let's spell it right. I don't even know if they have Cat 6A on here. Whoops, that's why I'm spelling it wrong. Vert cable Cat 6A. So they have patch cables. Oh, that's all I have. I'm sure I could find it in bulk somewhere. Good morning, Jim. How's it going? Tough times. Has to reuse a disposable cup. Well, it was better than washing the dish. That's why I put it in there. Leonard, how's it going? I only have fiber runs in my house because some fiber PCI cards and MikroTik switch. Yeah, I mean, if it works for you, it works for you, right? I won't run fiber probably. To run 10 gig, well, you can run 10 gig at, if it's a short distance on Cat 6. When do you think 10 gig uplinks on the Pro Switch are worth it based on, I think it's more worth it in a business, or if you have like a NAS that has 10 gig, you don't want your uplinks between your switches to be your bottleneck. 10 gig with 30 meters, but a lot of homes, 30 meters is more than enough, right? That's about 100 feet. Or 80 feet, as Don says. There's a drastic price change. Well, yeah, and the keystones cost more as well. I have 30 G4 bullets in my Bastic e-ice or where they are in stock. That's awesome. I need to grab some more, but I'll probably end up just buying it all through these guys. Any recommendations for outdoor grade cable? Oh, let's see. Cat 6 outdoor. I hate working with outdoor cable. It's got the, well, some of it has gel filled. If it's burial, it will be gel filled. I would look through, and another thing that I hate about outdoor cable, most of it comes on a spool. Maybe this? Is this Cat 6? That's Cat 5e. You probably would be fine though with Cat 5e running if you're just doing it for cameras, right? It's still going to run a gig. How much is it? Oh, it doesn't show. It's probably like $100, a couple $100. Bruce, I'll send you a link to some of the stuff. I know I still need to get back to you on that phone guy. I saw you in Willie's channel last night. If he delivers, that may be a better option to go through him. I love vertical cable. Use their tools, cables and tools. Yeah, I love vertical cable too. It's easy. It's super easy. I mean, I was terminating, which was it? This place here. It took me like half the time to do the keystone jacks because of it. FT4 or Ryber cable. Yep. Other than your tech friends, what YouTube channels do you watch? Pretty much just that's it. I mean, let's take a look. I think that's it. I think the only other person I watch is Dr. Disrespect. Let's see. I watch like murder mystery type things. But that's not very often. Yeah, you can see all of them here, right? The only person who's not tech in a way, or Dr. Disrespect, and this guy, My Goggle. He's just plays on Twitch. This is my little brother, which well, this is his YouTube from a long time ago when he thought he, whoops, I'm gonna mute it. When he thought he was good at backflips, and he was doing it on his I don't even know. He's a lot older, or not a lot older now, but he's I think he's 17 or 18. Anyway, so yeah, I don't watch a lot of YouTube. I don't have too much time. Most of the people who chime in with the Cat 7 and above probably don't work in the real world, in which a customer average office will barely use it. Yeah, that's true. SPX Labs, thank you very much for the $9.99 buy a coffee. Thank you for all your useful Unify full setups with VLAN instructions. No problem. And if you guys haven't checked out SPX Labs channel, I highly recommend it. He has some videos where he's running, I think it's some cables through his attic. I love watching real stuff like that. Cat 6A between switches, Cat 5e to cameras and wireless access points. Yeah, it depends. I mean, if your switches have 10 gig interfaces, I would just do a DAC cable, to be honest. Silicon shortage affect GPU and auto industry. Do you think it's currently affecting the IT equipment? Probably. That's why we're seeing a shortage of access points. Run the cable in conduit. Yeah, conduit's always hard to do. Amazon sells vertical cable. Yes, I do know that. I do have a, if we look, can I show you guys this? If we look, actually, I think vertical cable's sending me out some swag. I asked them to. I want to get a hat and a shirt. That's like what a lot of people are buying right now through my channel, right? So here's my Amazon reporting or whatever. Let's see right here. There's 18 people that bought the VMAX One Punch tool or whatever, the eye punch tool. I don't know if they bought anything else. Monoprice, that's always a good one. I'll probably just get it through my distributor though. I get it in a day. Like I order it and I get it in a day. Okay, how do you test troubleshoot if the uplink between your switches are the bottleneck? You would just have to do a file transfer, right? Between two, well, you would want to try to do a file transfer between two 10 gig devices. But if you have like, say you have a 10 gig NAS, right? And then you have a 1 gig uplink on your switch, well, it's going to be a bottleneck for sure. Do I think the edgeline stuff will continue? I hope they do. I like the edgeline. I haven't done many videos on it, but I do like the edgeline. I would think they're going to release some other stuff. I think I've seen some stuff in EA. I'm pretty sure they're working on things. What's the difference between inside cable and outside? Well, the outside cable could handle the weather, right? So it could handle different variants of cold, rain, water, all that type stuff. And some of the cable is gel filled if you're burying it underground, which I just ran a bunch of that yesterday. I hate working with that stuff. Make sure you bring lots of paper towel with you to wipe the cables off. Can you use any keystone? No, you can't use any keystone. You have to use the vertical cable jacks, which I got one right here. So you got to use these. Actually, let me open a new one just to show you guys the pins. I love these jacks. I think they're awesome. I forget how much they're, like $3 each maybe. They're great jacks. I mean, they're super easy to do. But yeah, you have to use the vertical cable, unfortunately. Okay, where are we? I have fiber in my apartment 100 by 100. I could get 1,000 if you want. I have 1,000. That's what this computer's on, and same with actually the whole network. And then I have 1,000 by 100. Okay. Hi, Cody. Do you see 2.5 and 5 gig upgrade situations in your products instead of 10 gig? Not as of right now, no. I mean, it might be a thing soon with all these new Wi-Fi 6 and Wi-Fi 6E things or access points coming out. What, they aren't buying the monoprice? Yes, they are. I don't know. How can we do this here? Like, look at here, monoprice. Oh, that's Cat 6A. Yeah, this right here. How the heck do we do this? Can we do it? Order through products. I don't care. Total ordered. Actually, let's do that. 25. Actually, yeah. Holy, a lot of people have purchased that cable comb. Or 12 people anyway. Here's the monoprice. A lot of people ask me like on the daily about these monoprice Slim Cat 6A, which is kind of nuts. They're great. They're great patch cables though. If you like murder mystery, my master's instructed hosted the detective who broke the BTK killer case. Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. Yeah, I mean, so before I started IT, well, I was always kind of in IT. I was, my uncle owns a communication company. My grandpa worked for a big ISP in Canada. So I was always kind of in IT, but before that I wanted to be a cop. I did 1 year, and I'm not the cop type person. But I still love murder mysteries. Like I have a lot of true crime books. No problem, Bill. I don't know what to call you. Do I call you Bill or Warner? I think I call you both all the time. I love, but don't like the monoprice cables. Like Cody mentioned earlier, the colors are so similar. Yep. Well, I'm not talking about the bare cable, like not box cable. I'm talking about the 6-inch patch cables. We could look at them. 6-inch monoprice. Cat 6A. The Cat 6A ones just have a better boot on them. That's why I always purchase them. I'm talking about these. These are awesome. I've never used their infrastructure cable though, so I can't speak to that. Yeah, Bruce, I'll send you that info. I have his cell number. I just don't know if that's the number I could give you. But I'll get that to you. I'm working with my uncle tomorrow, so I'll get all his info by tomorrow. Are you late? I mean, yeah. I started 50 minutes ago. It's all good. Some people can't make the streams. That's fine. I don't expect people to make every stream, right? People have lives. I pay $30. What, for these cables? Yeah, I pay $30 too, which is kind of crazy. How is the server search going? I haven't even looked. I'm so bad at that. Like I need to rebuild my rack, which I talk about for last months. I just need to do it, and I need to figure out a server. I just haven't had time these last 2 weeks, and it doesn't look like it's going to stop. I feel we're just going to get busier, which is good. Just want to let everybody know that Ubiquiti's Discord is really useful for getting stock updates in cases there are people here wanting. That's awesome. I did have somebody mention that to me. You have to put in some like code, and then it will give you notifications. The cop that doesn't fit you. Well, I used to be in a little better shape than I am. But yeah, I mean, my mom's like, she always told me, she's like, if you pull somebody over, you're too nice. You won't even give them the ticket. You let them go. So I just gave up on that dream. Can anyone see my previous message in chat? I mentioned about level 1. No, I didn't see it unless I missed it. Sometimes YouTube blocks things. I'm guessing you're talking about level 1 tech, maybe? A cop. I wanted to be a garbage man. Now I'm an electrician. Yeah, I wanted to be a cop. I mean, policing in Canada is a little differently than around the world. You know, I really wanted to be in homicide and that type of stuff, but I love what I do now. It's awesome. I mean, I didn't go back to school for like IT related stuff till I was 25. I'm 33 now. So I got my CCNA, CCNP while I was in school. I got hired out of college, like my first year in college, with a big enterprise. I never finished my college. And yeah, I mean, I just did training through the enterprise, and then I left, or now I'm not in an enterprise. I'm just doing this full time. Started in IT 28 years ago, then had a bunch of kids and became a stay-at-home parent. That's awesome. I mean, 28 years in the tech field, that's a long time. Yeah, I haven't watched too much of level 1 techs. I think I saw his review on the Ingenious, I think it was the Ingenious access point maybe. Any idea on how to, I haven't done the ground line with the ETH, the Unify Surge, so I'm not too sure. You are now on level 1 server boost on Discord. Oh, is what I put through. Level 1 server boost. I was looking at that actually. I have no idea what that means, to be honest with you. I was trying to do, so it says 2 boost, right? How do you boost? Oh, I don't want to boost. I'm not paying. I don't even know what it does. See, I need to find somebody really good with Discord. I mean, there's been a couple people who have reached out to me and said they'd be mods, which I'm fine with. I'll probably end up modding a couple people in there. Ooh, you're my age. Yeah, 33. 1987. Was born September 17th. I've been in tech since the 80s. Nice. Yeah, I mean, it's changed a lot over the years. The thing with IT is you constantly have to learn. And if you're not the type of person who wants to constantly learn, you're gonna, you'll stay in one position your whole life until the technology changes and you'll have to find a new job. I started college in 2014, finished in 2016, and started working in 2017. That's awesome. I mean, college got me started in computers, right? So I didn't have a huge knowledge base before that. I mean, I barely knew how to ping. And then I just went down the rabbit holes, right? Started doing my Cisco courses, which were great, right? Do I think you need certifications to get in places? Probably not. It's more of an HR. When you look at HR letters, it says you need your CCIE, you need mainframe experience, and a bunch of stuff you don't need and you'll never use. I hate HR letters. Got my CCNA when I was 33, got into an IT career when I was 36 after 18 years in mechanical engineering. That's awesome. Okay, so what else were we going to talk about? I don't even think we've talked about the TP-Link stuff. So yeah, I get that access point. I'm trying to get, where the heck to go? I'll try to get this access point. I'm pretty sure my contact just emailed me back. So I'll try to get this one. We'll do a review on it. The next thing I'm looking into, and I tweeted out to them, but I don't think they'll get back to me. I tweeted last night. Where's my profile? I need to change that pin. So it was to Netgear. Hey Netgear, how do I get my hands on the Netgear Insight line? Because when I was looking at their website, I couldn't get their router. But I can now. And I've ordered it. Has anybody used the Netgear Insight stuff? It looks, I mean, fairly similar to Amada and Unify. Let's see, I don't see, I think it's subscription based though, right? I think even at the top. So 1 year Insight subscription now included with select models. I forget which ones I bought. But I had about $360 US on my Amazon gift card. So I ended up buying this router. See, this is what happened the last time. The router wasn't found. Whoops. Anyway, I got one of their routers. I bought a switch. I think I bought an 8-port 60-watt switch. And then I had to pay for, which one is it? I don't remember which access point I got. Let's go back to Amazon. It's one of their, so I bought with their Wi-Fi 6 one. I'm just hoping it's good. So what we'll do a full build video like I do in my other videos. There, that's the one right there. So I bought this Netgear, Wi-Fi 6, dual band, up to 250, 1 times 2.5 gigabit Ethernet port. I do need to get a switch with a 2.5 gig port. So I'm pretty excited to grab this. It's not going to come till, the end of this month though, which kind of sucks. Because I'm very impatient when I want to get some gear, and yeah, I hate waiting, but I do have other reviews to do before, that even comes out. Where were we? You guys are still young. I'm 52 and doing tech for 35 years. That's crazy. That's a long time to be doing tech. I'm really young and hard, and the hardest time getting my foot at the door at the age of 18. I had it's hard to get in, but so I started out doing cabling. We did all the cabling, security cameras, alarm cabling, access control cabling, and that kind of built in. You can't make a crazy amount of money in cabling unless you own your own contracting company. So that's why I went back to school for the police thing, and that didn't work out. So then I decided I'm going to school for computer networking, and obviously that worked out. Controlling Tech, thank you for the $2.99. I appreciate it, and I will get more coffee, that's for sure. 6 more likes to 50. That's true. We're at 44. Me and my dad used to sit down and type in programs on my VIC-20 I don't even know what that is. I actually make more than a typical sysadmin in my city. Yeah, I mean, enterprises are great to work for if you want to change roles and move into different areas, right? So I started out in a bank. I was in, what the heck was it called? I forget what it was called. Network. It was network operations, right? So we just monitor Bell circuits, right? And router circuits and stuff like that, and do port security. It was really cool. But then I moved to data center engineering, which was even cooler. So that was like designing all the fiber optics. And then I moved to compute engineering, which was dealing with Cisco UCS and VMware clusters. Jim, thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I mean, I've done quite a bit, and people wanted me to do a video about it. I don't know if I'll do a video about or maybe they wanted me to do a video more specific on the business side of stuff. How much is too much? I don't know. Depends. So this morning I went to the gym. I had pre-workout, right? And then this is my 3rd coffee. So I probably had my coffee or caffeine fill for the day. But yeah, I'm excited to check out this here. I just wonder how much the license fee is. Where'd it go? And I'm hoping that the gear that I bought, I think it did, 1 year subscription included. So that's awesome. I really don't like subscription-based models, but which one did I get? Where the heck is the switches? Models, here we go. Okay, so they're all included. So I got the year included. And they do have a NAS, I think. Where's their NAS? Oh, they have 10 gig switches. Wicked. They had a NAS somewhere here. Right here. Business class network storage. Maybe something to look into as well. I don't have a lot of NAS videos, or I have a couple of Synology, and that's it. Get Network Chuck coffee. Yeah, I watch Network Chuck once in a while. I wouldn't mind trying out some other people's coffee. Right now, I'm just drinking Folgers, which is okay. I mean, it's not the best. I deployed the UDM Pro and Nano HD yesterday. It was fun. Yeah, I did. I just deployed 7 Nano HDs and UDM. It was great. Yes, that's right. So if you drink too much coffee, you're gonna get a headache, and yeah, most likely stomach issues, right? What else did I have on here? TP Link. I mean, I think we've talked about everything that I've had planned. Oh, I don't want to play that video. So yeah, I'm guessing they're not going to get back to me. I mean, it's the weekend, and I bet you their social media person is off. But it would be really cool to get some more gear. I'd love to get their NAS and try it out. Your streams are so good. I even got the wife to watch them with me on the big screen. Hello, Troy T. How's it going? And your wife. How's it going? Synology is the way to go with the NAS. Yes, I think so too. I need to, when I build my cabinet or my new rack, I need to take into account like room for a full server in there, because I wouldn't mind getting a rack mount Synology. Hey Cody, have you received your vaccine? No, I have not. No. They're doing it. I don't really know how they're doing the rollout right now, but unfortunately I haven't got it. My mom has. She's fully vaccinated. Look alike, almost the same as Unify. I don't know if the Netgear stuff looks like Unify, because I haven't tried it out yet. But we could look. Hold on a sec. They did have some graphs here. Where the heck? Where is it? Was it subscriptions that I looked at? Services, devices. I mean, it looks fairly similar. Where was it? Get worry-free network management. I don't know about that. Time saving, peace of mind. How do we do this? I was just looking at it this morning. All right. I don't know where it went, but it pretty much looks the same. I mean, you see all the devices connected. Oh, this is just, oh, here we go. It's right here, right? So here's your topology. Topology view. It's the tree view. I mean, it does look different. Like the color, at least the colors are different. It's purple, and then it's at the top where you're doing your config. They got this abstract view, which is kind of neat. And then the SSID view. I mean, it's going to be cool to try. I can't wait to get my hands on it. Has anyone seen the issue where Insight's remote user VPN constantly show no? Yes, I have. Yep. So the VPN that has never worked really well under Insights, you could go in through the command line to see who's connected. I mean, that's the only way that I found that you could do it, which kind of sucks. Does Controlling do you do live streams on Sundays? I thought he did Thursdays. Had a Netgear NAS at a client's, wasn't really impressed. Okay. I just made, oh, your mom won 1K on a scratch card. That's awesome. You didn't miss much. No, not really. Tell her she owes you $400 now from it. You think building your NAS is way better? Yeah, I mean, to each their own, right? If you're not huge into network storage, it might be a little more difficult. They do a short. Yes, I was looking at that. Somebody, because I do my live stream on Friday, and somebody was mentioning it's like the half rack, right? To frontline people, yeah, I can't really say the word of the vaccines that we're talking about because YouTube doesn't like it. But yeah, I mean, eventually maybe. I may be working in some hospital soon, which I don't really want to until I have it. I like the Unify stuff. I've had a few issues. The biggest complaint is the product line evolution ceased to be fit in starts. Yeah, I mean the Unify. I still love Unify. Unify is my top right now. But I also like other vendors. It may not show on my YouTube channel, but I'm trying to get some more of their stuff pushed out. Because honestly, I can't just do all Unify stuff. I'm running out of Unify topics. Once in a while, I do a live stream, but generally Thursdays. Okay. I have like 5 videos on film today. Yeah, I mean, I'm behind, and actually I have some clients today. Let me just make sure I'm on time. Okay, I still got time. I'm behind on filming. I was supposed to be doing that today, and I should do the TP-Link video today, so I release something tomorrow. I was thinking about maybe, I don't know. I don't want to do too many streams a week. 2 streams a week for sure, but these Sundays, the Sunday streams always do better than the Fridays. I was thinking about trying one maybe later at night, seeing how that does, but I'll probably end up just keeping it Friday and Sunday. Yeah, so I think, yeah, this looks pretty cool. So enough about that. PTZ, definitely want to try that out. Have they come out with any new switches yet? This is one switch I've never used, the Unify Switch Flex. I should probably grab one. And this either. I want to try the Unify building to building, but I can't. That's $499 US. I don't know if I want to, pay that much money just to test it out in my backyard. When are you going to join the Zoom call with controlling? I don't know. It depends if I can make it, right? My schedule this week and next week, and I don't even know for how long. I'm pretty busy with on-site jobs. I think it's later at night, so I might be able to make it. Have a look at the RS819. Let me see. I think that's the one they were telling me about before. Yes, the 4-bay. Yeah, that's right. Meet the space-saving rack mount server for your deployment. So is it's like half the, oh yeah, that's tiny. It's probably the size of a Unify switch, honestly. Troy, thank you for the $19.99. I appreciate it, and that's probably like $40 Canadian. I think that's US anyway. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. No, but yes, I saw in the EA that there's a bunch of new stuff. I just want more stuff to come out to general release, so I have some more videos to do. I am building Cat6a support 10 dB. I don't understand. Supports 10 gig. I need them to make a 16 gig or 16 port Pro model. Yeah, I was working with somebody, I forget who it was. They only had I thought they had a 16 Pro model, but they don't. I agree that Unify is not the be all. I have a Google Mesh Wi-Fi that works flawlessly, just needs something to work a little more robust. Yeah, I mean, it's not for everybody, right? I think the mesh systems in certain settings are good. The Deco that I used, the TP-Link Deco, that was great. I like the speeds, but then again, I didn't have a ton of clients on it, so it's not a true test, right? Let's see. Yeah, Troy, thank you very much. I do appreciate, well, I appreciate everybody who tip. I mean, tips aren't needed. It's great that you guys are just here, but I do appreciate it. It helps me buy more gear for the channel, or coffee, whichever. The Flex is good for our Canadian garages. That's true. That's true. I should have put a Flex in my garage to run cables too. Get a QNAP 2.5 gigabit switch for your and you know what? That's what I was thinking about. Do they have it on .ca? QNAP 2.5 GB switch. Is this it here? I think I had a contact with QNAP. I thought I did actually in my emails, but I never got back to them. They wanted me, I think they wanted me to review one of their NASs, if I could remember properly. But I would have had to pick it up in Toronto and then drop it back off, and I just didn't have time to do that. But I'd love to get the 2.5 gig switch. Most of these plenum in case of fire does not have toxic fumes, but I mean, honestly about that, if there's a fire, I'm leaving. I don't care about the fumes, right? But I think it is fire code in situations, right? I like Netgear and TP-Link unmanaged switches, cheap and dependable. I didn't mind, where is it? I have no idea where I put it, but the Ingenious switch that I just did a review on, I didn't mind it, honestly. It was pretty good. Except when you join it to the Sky key, which I found weird was, I mean, it doesn't really pull it in. So in Unify, when you adopt a access point to their controller, it will take your credentials of your site, right? So you can't log into that access point with UBNT. You need to use the site credentials, the, you know, username and password. With the Ingenious thing, I pull it into the Sky key, and it's still, when I just point to the IP of the switch, I'm still getting in with admin and password. So I found that kind of weird. Where was it? Yeah, this switch here, the ECS11112 FP. I mean, it's a decent switch. It's a PoE switch. I still have to review. They sent me their, what did they send me? Their Wi-Fi 6 access point. So I'll be doing that review this week as well. 34 Canadian dollars is the super sticker. Okay. I mean, I have no idea about the YouTube and, you know, paying things to get different stickers and things like that, but I'm waiting for more EA stuff to come out to general. Yeah, so am I. Would be great if they had more EA equipment. That's true. What streaming broadcasting software do you use? So I use XSplit. I have to pay for it monthly. I know a lot of creators use OBS. Long time ago, or a couple years ago, I tried doing Twitch streaming, playing video games and stuff like that. I didn't really understand OBS. XSplit is just easy to use, so that's what I use. It's great. I might eventually switch to OBS though. Fire, just get out. The only thing you'll save is your phone. That's true. That is true. Let's see, what else do we have to talk about? I think I'm probably going to wrap it down shortly. We've been going for an hour and 15 minutes. And I do have some other things to do. But if you guys got some more, couple questions, I'll stay on for a little longer. Yeah, I need to change this. Where did I have that? Oh, this X-Files thing, that's awesome. I love that X-Files book. I haven't used it yet though. It's just a notebook. Agreed that Netgear unmanaged switches are very reliable. I'm replacing with Unify switches to have better control of your infrastructure. Well, the pricing for a managed switch like isn't that much if you don't need PoE, right? So if you're using non-PoE switches, where are they? Like if we look down at the bottom, so a 24 port switch is $289. That's nothing. I mean, that's a managed switch. That is very reasonably priced to have full access of your network, right? Or full control, sorry. I got one of them right here beside me. I haven't really done anything with it. It's just kind of sitting on this table. Same with my Lab UDM Pro, which I haven't done anything with it either. Just another schmuck. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. That is awesome. How's the new website working out? It looks great. I mean, Technic, said he wanted to, or he sent me this showing like if I wanted him to design it. He kind of just did it without, me asking, and it looks 10 times better. Actually, we may be able to, no, I'm not going to bring up my old site. It just looks more professional. I'm not a website designer. I just made one and it didn't look the best. This looks 10 times better. Has hire us, our services, shows our hourly rate, which may go up eventually, but we'll see. Shows our services. I think I changed a couple of things here. Not about our services, but I think I had some pictures that I changed out. Yeah, like this for the voice and data cable or structured cabling. That's one of our recent jobs we just did. Social networks. I don't even know if I had this. I didn't have it integrated at all like how this is. So this looks a lot better. I might put my TikTok on here and then gallery, which it is what it is. Couple cameras. There's not a ton of pictures in there. I do have quite a few pictures on my Instagram though. Mulder and Scully, the truth is out there. I was thinking about getting their poster. I don't know if I'm going to, but X-Files merch. I want to believe I was going to get this poster. I love the X-Files. I think they're wicked. They're great. Unify Switch PoE 150 needs a Pro of this. Yes, that's right. The Pro of that would be good, right? Hopefully they release it. I use the 10 gig uplink between the UDM Pro and the Gen 2 Pro Switch, have 5 VLANs. Yeah, so that's what I do too. I have a UDM Pro and then it goes, oh no, that's not what I do. UDM Pro 10 gig up to my aggregation switch, and then from there it goes to my other switches. Do you self-host your own website? No, I don't. It's by Wix. I hope HT isn't your home address. Which do you mean? Sorry, HTE? This is my home address. That's fine. I don't mind that. If that's what you're talking about. That's my business. That's how my business is registered. Make from start to finish with Unify. I've already done start to finish like videos. I've done a bunch of them, and I actually mentioned I posted a poll on my channel, and it was like 60% of people wanted to see a new one and 40% didn't. And I thought it was too close to make it. Like I did full, let's just see, full edge setup, full TP link, full Unify configuration with new controller beta, which was in December. And then I did, what was that? There was one that was like an hour long, which I wasn't overly happy with how the video turned out, but this one right here, Unify, whatever, ultimate home, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I wasn't super happy with that one, but what do you use for creating heat maps? I use NetSpot app, I believe it is. NetSpot, oops. NetSpot app. Yeah, this right here. So they do have a free version, but I pay for the enterprise or commercial license. We don't get asked to do heat scans a lot. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I know that is my address. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not worried about it. Got to jump on the tractor and clear some snow. Have fun, Troy. Thank you for the $20. I appreciate it. What's the difference between QNAP and Synology? Well, I haven't used QNAP storage, so I'm not too sure. They're just different companies that provide storage solutions. I think QNAP has some switches and a couple other devices, right? Does Synology, do they have, I don't know if Synology has switches. Synology, actually I'm on the website right now. Security, or do they only, are they just NAS? Is that all they do? Oh, they do. They have mesh Wi-Fi for business. Oh, wicked. I didn't know that. Where's their products though? Oh, it's just like this little router here. Yeah, I haven't looked into too much Synology other than the NAS that I have right now. I have used Surveillance Station, which is pretty good, and I mean, I like it. I only used the 2 free licenses, but it worked really well. Would love to see a full point-to-point to point-to-multipoint unified setup, but I guess you need a project for that. Yeah, I just finished the point-to-multipoint setup yesterday. I wanted to film it, but we couldn't do the filming, right? Some customers may let us, some others won't. I'm hoping maybe this doctor's office that I'm doing, we could film. That's just a, you know, cabling job, put up a rack, UDM Pros, you know, all that type stuff. I'd like to show you guys how to do a full point-to-point thing too. I think it would be really cool. It would definitely take me longer though to do the job if I'm filming. Synology starts faster and QNAP seems to take a little longer to load. Both the QNAP and Synology are good devices. Got 3 sitting here. The new DSM beta. Yeah, I haven't used the DSM, the beta yet. Synology does router and mesh networks too. I'll have to take a look at that. I still have a Grandstream router here. I still have, what else do I have? I have the MikroTik router, router board, and a switch that I'm going to do a video on shortly. Hi from Argentina. I'm about to buy a G4 doorbell to replace my Nest. What do you think? I have a unified network. I think it's way better than Nest. I mean, I've installed some Nest stuff, but I love the G4 doorbell. I think they really did well with their doorbell. People do complain about it not having a PoE. Not a lot of people have Cat 5e or Cat 6 run to their doorbell though. They just have their 2-wire going out there. But anyway, I think that's it for me today. I got to get going. I got some other stuff to do. Thank you everybody for the tips. Thanks for just being here. Thanks for being subscribed. And I will see you guys next Friday at 1 p.m. or next Sunday at the same time as this stream. Have a good day, and I will talk to you guys later on.